Hello, and welcome back to Rocky Top Rundown, your home for all things Tennessee athletics. I'm Gabe Jackson along with Michael Ware, and we're here to give you this weekend's rundown.
That's right, Gabe. The Vols were everywhere in another action-packed weekend. We'll start over in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where the 6th-ranked Vols took on the 15th-ranked Sooners on Saturday.
Josh Heupel makes his return to his alma mater in Norman to face off against the Sooners in a top 15 matchup with College game day in town. Vols kick off. Oklahoma gets first possession, and on their 4th and 2, Jackson Arnold goes for it, but is broken up by Draw McCoy. Pass is incomplete, and the Vols get the ball back with excellent field position, but unable to do anything for it. On the next possession, Jackson Arnold again sends the ball Draw McCoy's way, and he finds it, takes it back for a nice gain to set the offense up in good field position. With that position, Nico takes it, steps back, and finds Brew McCoy. With a dime, he breaks through some tackles, fights for extra yardage, and is down at the 10-yard line. The Vols did have to settle for a field goal to go up 3-0, but on the next possession, Nico finds Dante Thornton for a 66-yard touchdown pass, giving Tennessee a 10-3 lead early late in the first quarter. In the second quarter, after a UT fumble at the 5-yard line, OU had a chance to tie it, but the Sooner quarterback Jackson Arnold would fumble it right back. Great defensive work from the Vols.
A ball punched out right there. Very nice play.
UT did have to punt it away, but this time Jackson Arnold would punt it inside the OU's 5-yard line.
What a perfect punt with the backspin right there, just landing perfectly on the 4.
Jason Jenkins tackles OU's running back Javonte Barnes in the end zone, leading to a safety and a 12-3 UT lead.
After yet another Tennessee fumble, Oklahoma's going to give it right back on a backwards pass from Arnold, leading to another recovery by the Vols at the 46-yard line. There's going to be a little scrum here. Things get a little feisty, but Tennessee ends up with the ball. On the ensuing drive, Dylan Sampson takes the carry up the middle, breaks a few tackles, busts through a couple more defenders, and lands down at the 1-yard line. The Vols now threatening to score right before halftime. Nico takes a shakes shotgun snap, hands it off to Sampson, who spins away from 2 tacklers and makes it into the end zone. The Vols are going to take a 19-3 lead, and that would be our score at halftime.
Dylan Sampson looking to lead the Vols in touchdowns for a second straight season.
Now midway through the third quarter, Nico throws a dot down the sideline to Brew McCoy once again, who makes a nice diving catch, celebrates for the first down. Late in the fourth quarter now, Oklahoma on 4th and 14 overthrows the receiver. That's going to give the ball back to the Vols. They would get another field goal, take them to a 10-point lead. Now Oklahoma, one comeback attempt, they are sacked on yet another 4th down. And that would be the final score. Tennessee wins it 25-15 for their first road victory against a top 15 team since 2006.
Meanwhile, last week, Tennessee made big waves in the college sports world, announcing a new talent fee that would be added to every ticket starting in 2025. A first of its kind, let's take a look at the new fee that the Vols are offering.
The University of Tennessee Volunteers are known for their passionate fan base, but starting in 2025, that passion is going to be put to the test.
I think it's great that student athletes are now starting to get resource that I think they've deserved, and it's a great time for college sports as we march forward. I think that Tennessee is really well positioned in that space. We've been a leader in NIL. We're trying to lead in a lot of ways. We've talked about being transparent, communicate early and often with them.
While the news of the upcoming price increase was first relayed to football season ticket holders, the new talent fee will be a minimum of 10% and will be added to the cost of all tickets, including single game tickets for every sport. The money raised from the fee will go directly to the athletic department to help pay student athletes. The university's decision affects more than Vol Nation, as college football fans from around the country have taken to social media to express their thoughts. Tennessee has even become subject of national debate as analysts have come on to express their opinion, including ESPN's head college football insider Pete Thamel.
This is a ticket hike disguised as a talent fee. And you know when it's easy to do that, Victoria? It's easy to do that when you're number 6 in the country, when you're selling out your 100,000 plus seat stadium, and when you have Nico Eamelava, and you can call it a talent tax, basically, is what this is. If you want to retain Nico, you pay this money. So, look, every school in the country knows with the rev share coming next year, they're going to need to raise more money. So credit Danny White, the athletic director at Tennessee, for some creative marketing to get in your wallet.
Time will only tell if UT's talent fee will end up being a success, but one thing is certain now. The era of college sports that you grew up on is officially over.
Off the gridiron, women's tennis has officially kicked off the all-women's ITA championship. Fans and supporters get ready to cheer on three talented Lady Vols, Layla Rizzo, Elza Tomas, and Catherine Aliyah, as they compete in Cary, North Carolina from September 21st to the 29th. This is a fantastic opportunity for them to showcase their skills and dedication on a national stage. Make sure to follow their journeys and root for them as they strive for victory.
Now let's shift our focus to men's tennis. Two exceptional Vols will also be competing in the ITA championships. Both Shinsuke Mitsui and Alex Kotzen will take to the court in Tulsa, Oklahoma from September 21st to 29th. This competition will be intense, and we can't wait to see how they perform. Be sure to support them as they take on this challenge and represent our team with pride. This past Thursday, number 23 Tennessee had its first SEC matchup of the season versus Ole Miss and won 2-1. Sophomore forward Kate Runyon and graduate forward Sammy Woods each got a goal. Woods now leads the team in goals at 3. But that's not all. Tennessee also had their first SEC road contest of the season against Alabama. Things picked up at the end of the first half with a through ball to Lexi Meyer. She crosses it in, and Nedya Sawan heads it down to the left corner of the goal. Just 2 minutes later, the ball gets deflected and Kennedy Price takes advantage. She strikes it into the corner of the goal. Tennessee-Bama tied 1-1. Second half, Price passes it to Reese Matters, and she drives the ball into the box where it's settled and ripped in by Sammy Woods. Tennessee now leads 2-1.
Excellent cross there.
Now Meyer to Nadia Ramadan, straight down to Gianna Paul, who passes it in through the goalkeeper's legs. Although there were chances after the game ended in a 2-2 tie, sophomore forward Kate Runyon and graduate forward Sammy Woods each got a goal. Woods now leads the team in goals at 3. Now Tennessee is 6-1-2 this season and has remained undefeated for 8 consecutive games. Next, the Lady Vols will head to Florida for their third SEC contest of the season this Thursday. Game is at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Back on the court, the 15th ranked Lady Vols closed out non-conference play with a 4-set victory against Western Michigan on Friday at Food City Center. Tennessee had the hot hand offensively with 3 Lady Vols finishing with double-digit kills. The Big Orange had a combined 55 kills on 370 hitting thanks to 52 assists along with 7 aces. Defensively, UT had 52 digs and 12 blocks to hold the Broncos to just 156 hitting percentage on the day. And that's all the time we have for this Monday edition of Rocky Top Rundown. I'm Gabe Jackson.
And I'm Michael Ware. Thanks for watching, and as always,
Go Vols.
Go Vols.